And welcome to my new packing light video. Where are we going? We're going to New York with under 7 kilo, carry on only with one bag. So, if you don't know me yet, I'm Vicky, I travel. This is my t-shirt that's available in my Etsy store. It's the NonStopTravelVV official travel t-shirt that I will wear on the plane. And you are hopefully someone who enjoys my videos and maybe even wants to subscribe. And you might want to learn about how I do it when I travel with only carry-on. Now it is winter here in Melbourne where I live, but it's summer in New York, which makes it easier because we don't have to carry a lot of heavy stuff and heavy clothing. If you are traveling in winter and you want to know what it's like to pack light under 7 kilos for a winter trip, I do have a video for you. So check out this one. Otherwise, let's get started. First things first, I need to get my suitcase out from the wardrobe up there, and I need to get a chair in order to reach it. My suitcase is inside the big one. This big one I really only use for cruise ships at the moment, because I love traveling light. It makes everything so much easier. So why bother with a big suitcase? And I mean, it's not even that big, my big one. And there you have it, my Samsung. I love it. It is the lightest suitcase on the market, or at least it was a few years ago when I bought it. It was the lightest one. It has suffered a little bit now, unfortunately, because once in a while, even if you travel with carry-on only, when all the overhead storage is already taken, they make you check it in. And I had to check it in a few times, so it has suffered a little bit. It doesn't look brand new anymore, but it's a suitcase, so it has to suffer a little bit. My last trip, I guess, was with Jetstar to Melbourne. I think I was coming from Sydney. That's history now. Okay, so highly recommended. 1.9 kilos. It's not a hard case, it's like a soft case, which I think is perfectly fine and less heavy. And you can stuff it up if you want to. I'm not gonna stick too much into it because we have to stay under 7 kilos. So always check with your airline how many kilos you can bring. Even if you bring only carry-on, every single airline has different weight restrictions. Some US airlines actually do not tell you how much the luggage limit is, meaning you can put bricks in there if you want to, as long as the size requirements are met. But in Australia, and I don't know, probably in Europe as well, sometimes, again, it depends on the airline, but the airlines that I'm flying with are Fiji Air, from Melbourne to Nadi in Fiji and then to Los Angeles. And so that's both Fiji Air, and they restrict to 7 kilos maximum. From LA, I'm going with Delta and also have only carry-on. And I don't think there is a restriction, but I still have to stick with my weight restrictions because I'm going back to Melbourne in the end again with Fiji Air. So we're gonna stick to under 7 kilos. And it's gonna be, look, I've done it so many times now. People think it's a challenge. It's really not hard. It's easy. Trust me. Let's just do it. All right, let's get this party started. I tied up my hair because I don't want to have hair in my suitcase. I started putting out some options. So the trick is always to make sure that everything, all your tops and your bottoms, are interchangeable and everything sort of matches. Don't have any crazy patterns of tops that don't go with crazy patterned pants. So this is the rule. So you can still turn it into 7 or 8 outfits. I have 8, I actually have 9 days in the US. I have 1 day and 1 night in LA. And then I have 8 days in New York. I will do laundry in between, so that's also always the key. Yeah, let's get started. Grab your list, hopefully you have one. What I'm gonna wear on the plane, exactly this. My jeans, they are like really wide-legged. They are actually really comfortable. And I'm gonna wear this t-shirt, and on top, I'm gonna wear my travel sweater. If you have seen my other videos, you probably know this one. I designed it myself, and I think this is what I'm gonna wear because it's super comfortable on the plane, and it's always cold on planes, so always bring a hoodie, and you can also, like, you know, cover yourself up. Then the other thing is, always check the weather forecast for your destination. Usually you can see the entire week, which is very helpful. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's gonna be sunny, it's gonna be warm, so no raincoat required, no umbrella required. So that's definitely, that's just me being lucky. But to be honest, if it would say for 1 or 2 days there's a chance of rain, I would still not pack those things. And I would just, like, probably, if it's really bad, I would just grab a cheap umbrella somewhere there in a drugstore and then just, like, you know, leave it in the hotel in the end. Hopefully wherever you're going, it's not gonna rain. I'm really lucky, so I don't need to worry about this. And it's gonna be like 27, 28 degrees, so I actually don't really need to bring a jacket, even though I bought one. Let me show you guys. I bought this bad boy. I love it. It's from H&M, $50. It would go with this. I do like it, so maybe instead of the hoodie, I just wear this on the plane. It's a nice jacket. We shall see. I mean, I could obviously wear the hoodie and put this on top, but like I did in my last video, I'm gonna lay out all my bottoms, and then I will check which tops match the bottoms so that we don't bring anything that's, like, not versatile enough. Also, obviously, those jeans will be one of my options there, since I'm wearing them on the plane, so you just have to picture those. I'm gonna bring my favorite shorts, Sass and Bite, and you've probably seen them in previous packing videos, and I do apologize, but I love them. They are comfortable and they are, like, sort of fancy, so of course they are coming with me. And then I'm gonna bring this skirt. You've probably also seen this one before. I mean, I am a minimalist. I don't have, like, a lot of clothes. I only have clothes that and I mean, those are my best clothes. And of course, I'm gonna bring them to my best destination, which is New York. Okay, so those are my two bottoms and my jeans, and technically also my leggings. Because I'm planning to do, like, a Pilates or yoga class or something. So I've got black leggings as well. Maybe I go for a run or something. By the way, that reminds me, I need to pack my running shoes. I will put that on the list because I forgot that. Running shoes. Exclamation mark. Okay, alrighty. I will also bring those short ones because they weigh absolutely nothing, and it might be too hot to run in long leggings, most likely, actually. I'm not gonna bring this dress. I was thinking of bringing it, but it's not gonna happen. All right. We've got this singlet thingy that I quite like the color, but does it really? It doesn't match. I don't know why I bought it. It matches with nothing. Okay, this is a no. It has to go. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry to the singlet. Then, I mean, this is my favorite t-shirt. But I had it last time in New York. You know what? I had that last time. I'm just having a déjà vu. So this is not coming either. I might be topless there because we've got nothing so far. Well, we've got this black one. It's old, but it has those nice sleeves. And I mean, it goes with both of them, with all three of them. It is quite old, so if I do a lot of shopping in New York, I can throw it out. So we're packing this one. We have a winner. In it goes. Then I very recently purchased this t-shirt, which is really good quality. I really like it. It goes with this, sort of goes with this, and definitely goes with this. Yes, it is a yes from me. 2 t-shirts so far, 2 tops. Then we have, hold on, this is inside out. We have this thing. Also, I had this in my last time I went to New York. And there is an old packing video that's like about 2 years old for my last trip. So check that one out as well. It's white Actually, it doesn't go too well with this. Goes very well with this and with this. So at least 2 out of 3. Let's say yes. It doesn't weigh much. Okay. And then we've got this Adidas black top. Goes with this. Goes with this. Goes with the jeans. And I can wear it for exercising as well. It goes on. And then we have this just plain black t-shirt, but we already have a black t-shirt, so we don't need this, do we? We don't really need this, and it's gonna be hot, so we don't need that many black t-shirts. But I have a few nicer black tops. Let me just dig them out of my closet. All right, I've been digging in my closet, and I found this bad boy. And I think this is a nice one, and it's a good brand. It's Kukai. I like it. I mean, I wouldn't say elegant top, but it also doesn't look like just some old t-shirt. So it's good, and it's, yeah, weighs nothing. And I'm even, so now this is questionable. So now we don't really need this one. Okay, we've got 2 black tops, 1 white one and 1 brown one. I'm obviously planning on shopping a little bit, and I will definitely buy myself a t-shirt or a top there. That's why I do not want to bring too much here. But I think we should bring 1 more top, 1 more t-shirt. How about a white t-shirt? Alrighty, I found a white t-shirt. And it's very airy, which is good because it's gonna be hot. Okay, so this we bring as well. Cool, and also the thing is, if you pack light, it doesn't matter your packing technique, how you fold them, if you wanna roll them up. There will be so much room in this little suitcase that it really doesn't matter. So I'm just like putting it in. Then I was wondering if I need a dress. This is a very, very nice dress from Q, which is an Australian designer. It is a very nice dress, but you know what? I'm probably not gonna wear it, and then this is just like a one-time thing. If I bring this, then I wear it once, and I'm carrying, I mean, it's not crazy heavy, but it's not worth it. It's better to bring tops and bottoms, and I have my skirt, which is quite nice. I can wear it with a nice black top, and this is elegant enough. Because I'm not planning to go to like fancy clubs. So of course, if you're like going somewhere super fancy on your trips, if you're like planning to go on dates or something, then maybe you need like 1 fancy dress. But I'm not planning to go on dates. I'm just gonna enjoy New York and look like halfway decent. All right, then we've got a really nice Scotch and soda vintage. I bought it like, yeah, it's a vintage white shirt. It weighs absolutely nothing. I'm gonna bring it. And also, I mean, if you know me and if you've seen my channel, you know that I'm not big on ironing stuff. But there is always iron boards and irons in hotels. And usually I only bring like t-shirts and tops that I don't need to iron. This I will need to iron. So it will be my first time ironing in a hotel room. And I mean, I'm praying that this is not the first hotel room that actually does not have an iron, because then we have a problem. But even then, worst case, what you do is you hang it in the shower, like not inside the shower, but in the bathroom when you shower, and you steam the whole room up, and it will usually get rid of wrinkles. And then I very recently bought this because it's lovely fabric. It's like really thick and nice. And I mean, just in case that like I'll go out at night when the temperature drops under, I don't know, 25 degrees. And we are talking Celsius here all the time, by the way, guys. Then this would be nice to wear, right? It doesn't weigh much. Actually, really the only things that weigh are shoes and toiletries. That's where you have to be careful. And I will bring my running shoes, but they are very light, thankfully. And my other shoes that I'm gonna wear on the plane. Bikini, because I'm planning on swimming somewhere. It is summer, so that goes in here. And then of course, pajamas, short pajamas, because it's gonna be nice and warm. Hopefully my air conditioning is working in my hotel room. Let's put those in. So yeah, I didn't test it against the white t-shirt, but the white t-shirt is definitely gonna match really well with the skirt and with the jeans. With this, that's a little bit washed out. I mean, it would still work. Okay, jeans, my skirt. Maybe now at this stage I show you what handbag I'm planning on bringing. Okay, so it was between those two. But I think because it is summer, this is more summery, this is more wintry. So I think, and also this is heavier. This doesn't weigh much. I bought it recently. It's Charles & Keith is the brand. And I think, I mean, it doesn't look amazing with black outfits, but so this is so light that I think I will get away with putting this in the suitcase as well. There's plenty of room and it doesn't weigh much. But on the plane, when I travel, I think I will bring this bad boy, my bum bag. I bought that last time in New York. It is from Alo. So it's sort of fancy and yeah, it's very light. So I think this I will have on me when I travel. And then I can also alternatively, if I wear like my black skirt or something like the darker t-shirt, and I think that this might fit better, then I have this as well. Perfect. This will be hand luggage, so that does not go into the suitcase. Now it's underwear, because we do need underwear, obviously. I will bring a second bra, because last time I did the whole thing with one bra only, and I was sweating like crazy walking around and had to wash my bra every single night. Sorry if that's too much information. So I will pack two bras, like a very plain nude one for the white outfits and one black one. Those I'm gonna wear on the plane, my Sambas. And those are my running shoes. They weigh nothing, which is good. I will just put them, wrap them in something and put them in the suitcase. New York bag that weighs nothing and it rolls up and yeah, ends up to be really small. It's also good when I go out shopping. There, I can put this in my handbag or in my bum bag, and then I have an additional bag. Even though I'm probably gonna buy some sort of tote bag there as well, knowing myself. But for now, it's perfect for the shoes. Always put the shoes towards the bottom of the suitcase, but again, we will have so much room in there, it's probably all gonna move around anyway. Coolio. Okay, what's next? Headphones. So with headphones, I've got my in-ear, wait, where are they? Headphones, very small. But if you have like wireless ones, which I do, they are great for the plane if you want to listen to your own music. But if you want to listen to in-flight entertainment, you usually, or always, I've never seen it any other way, you have to plug headphones in. I mean, yes, planes usually give you headphones, but they are usually not noise cancelling and not great. Those are good ones. I've had them forever. They are Sennheiser. They will come with me on the plane, meaning they will go into my little bum bag. There's also already a pen in there, which you always need because you have to fill out immigration stuff usually. So it's always good to have so that you don't have to ask around for a pen. Ah yeah, and there's also hand cream in there already. Perfect. I will keep this in there as well. Because yes, the air on planes gets very dry, and if you fly for a long time. Then I've got my adapter for US, because for my phone charger, which is, I think, my phone charger and my mic charger will need the adapter. So this will go here into my suitcase. Perfect, so we can tick those things off. We can tick off the bikini. Sunglasses. My fancy sunglasses in the box. Doesn't weigh much, so I will bring those as well. Yeah, I will probably have 2 pairs of sunglasses, so they will go into the suitcase because they're nicely protected. All right, sunglasses. Then I never have a wallet these days anymore. I just usually pay with my phone. But when I travel and I'm outside Australia, I do have my other credit cards, and they will be just in this little pouch, which is actually a pouch for the bag where I put my shoes in. But this is my wallet. It's perfect. So there you go. This will go into my little bum bag here. And what else goes into here is, of course, my passport. Probably the most important thing on that trip. Then I also still had $5 cash. So in they go, into the inside compartment here. Let's see what else is there. Oh, one of my business cards here with my YouTube channels. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It helps me out a lot. And maybe even give it a thumbs up if you don't hate this video too much. Okay, $5, pocketed. All right. It is shaping up nicely. Credit cards, passport, adapter is in there. Charger, phone charger, I still need it tonight, but it will go in there. So we're gonna circle it so we don't forget that tomorrow. Scarf. So because it's always cold on planes, especially if sorry, I wasn't even in the picture. Especially if I still decide not to wear the hoodie, it's always good to have a scarf as well. So this is my favorite scarf. I will put it in the suitcase because I will have the suitcase with me anyway, and if I really need it, it's easy to get it out. PJs already in there. Gym clothes. Oh, there they are. Also going in here. Perfect. So that's my gym top, by the way. Haven't showed you, so that will be in here as well. So we can work out and go for a run like a real New Yorker. I'm gonna fake it until I make it to be a New Yorker. Okay, gym clothes. Hairbrush, yes. Bingo. So that can also go in my bum bag. Ah, yes, and then I always, just in case, I bring some peppermint tea bags, some herbal teas on the plane when I'm like feeling a little bit yucky or something, or when I'm like feeling a bit of nauseous. I love my peppermint tea when I'm not feeling 100%, so this weighs nothing, and I will put that into my bum bag as well. Oh, very, very important, compression socks. So if you're like old like me and have weak veins, wear compression socks. So those are my newest one. I've been through a few of them. I had some that were extremely tight, and they were so painful to put on even. And I thought this cannot be healthy if it's like that painful. So those are like a little bit compression, but not too much. I mean, they're still quite strong actually, but they don't hurt me like crazy. So I'm quite happy with those. Always make sure with compression socks not to put them in the dryer when you wash them, so that they don't like lose their tightness, I guess, or don't shrink. I got this on a plane somewhere. Is it Emirates? Oh, on Emirates at some stage, and I just found this again. It's actually a really nice pouch, and it still has its original fillings in there. So it has socks, but I will take those out because I have my compression socks, so I won't need those. But it has an eye mask, and it has a toothbrush with a lid and toothpaste. Very good quality stuff. So I will bring this as well. So I think this will be my little in-flight toiletry bag. So I'm also gonna put my hand cream in there now. And I will put some lipstick in there. Just some, basic moisturizing stuff. And the compression socks I will put in the suitcase because it's easier. And I will put them on just before I get on the plane. Handbag, yes. Tissues, I always need tissues because you never know if you're gonna cry from excitement to be in New York. Let me grab some tissues. Tissues, 2 packs in the suitcase, and 1 for the bum bag, which is filling up now, but it can still hold everything. And then always bring your antibacterial wipes to wipe everything around you as soon as you sit down in your seat on the plane. Wipe down the screen, wipe down the armrests and the seat buckle, because lots of germs on that, and you don't want to arrive at your destination sick. So better safe than sorry. I will, this will be a bit tight now. Put it on top of the suitcase and grab it together with the socks when I'm ready to get on the plane. And here's another travel hack. Bring a face mask, and by face mask I mean this beauty tool, not the 2020 you know what face mask, because that's over. So I'm gonna bring this thing, because then when I'm on the plane just before I arrive in New York and I want to look fresh, then I'm gonna have this. And this will go into my little toiletry kit. So sorry, I should have put that in earlier. So now all my beauty stuff is in one little pouch, which I then can, once I'm seated on the plane, I can put in the pouch underneath the entertainment screen, you know? So that's easy to access if I wanna have hand cream or like chopstick or something. Very important, but that's very specific for me because I wanna do Pilates. And in Pilates studios, you cannot wear shoes, but you can also not be barefoot in those reformer Pilates beds, in those fancy ones. So you need like those sort of socks that have like a rubber sole. Can you see? Yeah. So I will bring those as well. They weigh nothing and they're also good like in the hotel room, you know, if the floor is a little bit questionable and I'm not staying in a super fancy hotel, so it might be a little bit questionable, then I can wear those as well. All right, as for how many undies do I bring? Well, because I will do laundry and you can also wash in the sink in your hotel room if you have to. But still, undies don't really weigh much. So I usually bring as many undies as I've got days to go. I usually put them in. I mean, I used to have packing cubes, but I sort of gotten off packing cubes again. I mean, if you want to be super organized and in your suitcase, but since there is gonna be a lot of room, even though it sort of looks like it's filling up, that's just because my handbag is in there and my shoes. I feel like it's not really necessary. So yeah, I usually just use my Delicates washing bag because it weighs absolutely nothing. I mean, it's not pretty. This thing is very old, but just to keep all your undies in one place. My second bra will also go in there, but this is still drying. It's currently being washed, so my second bra will go in there as well. But yeah, just for now, let's put it in because we need to weigh all this in the end. We need a few socks as well, like those little ones. All right, 5 pairs of socks. I will have to wash them in between, but that's easy enough because they weigh a little bit more than undies, so we're not gonna bring 7 pairs of socks. We don't want to splurge too much here. I'll put them in with the undies, and I will also put the yoga socks or the Pilates socks in there. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Toiletries. Toiletries. So this is my toiletry bag and I will show you what's in it. My retainers, because I have retainers, so you might not need that. And then just, oh, I forgot my toothbrush, hold on. I've got floss in there, but I forgot my toothbrush. I have another travel toothbrush in here. So always when you're staying in a fancy hotel, always take those toothbrush thingies. That's perfect for traveling. So I've got one in my bum bag and I've got one in here now. So that will do me. And that way I don't need to bring toothpaste either. Then what else do we have? Makeup wipes, and they are like almost finished. So that's good for the trip because I will only need them maybe the first day and the second day, and then I'll go shopping and I buy myself some for there. Because they quite weigh a little bit. You don't want to carry too much stuff around. And then just like basic makeup. So I literally I don't do much. I'm not great with makeup. I just have those stick eyeshadows, a light one and a dark one. Oh, actually 2 dark ones. Then I've got one more lipstick. I've got tweezers. One small face cream from Kiehl's. And which was a free sample, and then I've got another few free samples that that I just use when I travel. So it's always try to get a lot of free samples in the days leading up before you travel, and then just have those things. I found this nice hairbrush comb combination that I got in a hotel in Japan. So I will actually not bring the big one, and I will put this into my bum bag, so I have it on the plane. And this is gonna be my only brush. Good enough, good enough. And then I've got deodorant. That's probably the heaviest thing that I'm gonna carry in there. But yeah, I will need it. It's gonna be summer, it's gonna be hot. Floss, liquid blush, a small perfume. And other than that, it's really just like eyeliners, mascara, which is a really old one. There's hardly anything in there, so it doesn't weigh much. It's good. Another eyeliner. And a tinted face moisturizer because it's gonna be summer and I'll be out there in the sun, so that will be much needed. My fancy MAC eyeliner, that was a bit of an investment. So I'm gonna bring that fancy one, and an eye cream, and a lip gloss that glitters. And that's pretty much it. So if you're wondering how am I gonna wash my hair, how am I gonna shower, I rely on the hotel to provide those. And if the shampoo isn't great in the hotel, I will just buy it there and then leave it there and not take it back. So retainers going back in. So that's my toiletry bag. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are packed. Let's put this in. Let's close this. All right. There we have it. And now we need to weigh this bad boy. I mean, look, it always adds up. It always adds up. They hopefully are not gonna weigh this thing. Let's stick everything in here, because this will be on me. And I will just maybe wear it actually as a bum bag under my big sweater. So this is not gonna, but I mean, it's also light. So, but let's not weigh this now. Yeah, again, I'm gonna wear my hoodie and this jacket. Most likely both of them, because the hoodie is just more comfortable on the flight, and it is gonna be a 22-hour flight or something. So I wanna be comfortable-ish. I used to have one of those scales that you just like connect to the handle of your suitcase and lift it, but it broke because it was a very, very cheap one. There's probably like better quality ones out there. It is a good investment, but right now I don't have one. So now I am gonna step on my scale, weigh how much I weigh with my clothes on right now, and then I will weigh myself again holding the suitcase. Alrighty, so it turns out my scale, my big normal body scale is broken too. Not because I'm too heavy, but because I moved from Sydney to Melbourne recently, and I think maybe it got smashed there a little bit. It's one of those fancy electronic ones. So that means I wanted to go out now for groceries anyway. I will see if I can find a shop where I can buy one of those fancy luggage scales, because we need to weigh this bad boy. And also, if you're going to the USA like me, don't forget to print your ESTA, which is your visa for the US. Apply for that maybe a week before your trip, because it can take a couple of days. I got mine within less than 24 hours, but it could take longer. So get your ESTA and print your ESTA, or screenshot it and have it ready on your phone so that you can access it also when you don't have Wi-Fi. Also, I would recommend to get an eSIM card, which means you don't have to change SIM cards or anything. It's just like an app, and it's like, I think I paid $16 for 2 megabytes for a little bit of internet access, which is good to have when you're traveling. So those eSIM cards are available for all countries these days, I think. One more thing, if you're wearing jeans on the plane, make sure they are not completely freshly washed, so that they're not super tight, because just after you wash them, when they're fresh, they're usually tighter. And I mean, it's not ideal to wear jeans on a plane in the first place, but if you have to, because you need to wear your heaviest clothes, obviously, then do not wash them right before you're flying. Alrighty, I just got back from grocery shopping, and I did not find one of those scales, because I would have to go to a luggage store for that, but I did buy myself 5 liters of water. So now let's compare the weight. It's not a perfect system, but it will give us an idea. All right, suitcase versus I mean, it feels pretty even to me, I have to say. Yes. So, look, I'm pretty sure, so this is only 5 kilos and it feels about the same. I reckon this is around maybe between 5 and 6 kilos right now. I don't think it's more than that. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be fine. Yes, some airlines actually follow through with the weighing of the hand luggage when you line up to actually board your plane, or even when you check in. But most airlines actually don't bother. it will be okay. If there are any dramas, you will hear it here on this channel, so please subscribe. I will let you know if there was a problem. I'm pretty sure there won't be a problem. The other thing is, remember, if you want to bring snacks and food, it does not count towards your 7 kilos carry-on luggage allowance. So you can bring that extra. Just bring like some tote bag or something and just stuff it up with food. And if you have something heavy to hide, you can hide it under the food. Very worst case. You didn't hear it from me, but just saying. All good. We are good to go. Can't wait. And there might be some New York episodes coming up. So yes, you don't want to miss out. Please subscribe. And there you have it, guys. This is exactly how I will be on the plane. I will also be wearing my sambas, and I will have this and my Samsonite. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. Maybe there was something useful in there. If so, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. That would make me very happy. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.